Oh snap! Look at this intro. It's amazing.
I love that. That's insane.
Look at those moves.
It's like a scientist. You could probably just start. It's so beautiful.
This is amazing.
Isn't it though? It's almost like we're celebrating something.
Thanks, man. You've outdone yourself. This is amazing.
Guess what? We're not interviewing Techie either.
Oh, we're not?
Ooh.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Jizz. It's so beautiful.
Holy crap. Shark.
Yeah. So suck it.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. You guys.
Yeah. Because by the end of the show, he will have bangs because it will be his birthday.
Oh, yeah. Well,
No, that's not true.
no, not quite. We're close. I'll ding off the air. That's not something we want to do in public.
Yeah, we don't want to ding on Twitch because we might get banned.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, feed us your input on the levels, if you would. Just why don't you talk to so they can get the levels on all of us.
Hey, everybody out there in Radio Land. My microphone is covered in cat hair. How's it going? Every time I talk into the mic real close, I ingest the cat hair. And I'm wearing lipstick, so it sticks to my lips. It's great.
Oh my god. This UI though, holy shit. People can click a link to draw a picture? What? That is cool.
There we go. Now people can hear me.
Hi.
Crap. All right, now you should be able to hear me. Turn on my mic too.
What up, Techie? What's going
That
on?
is-
Eat some kind of taco.
So
This is
yeah,
awesome.
So yeah, So what I was gonna say was you can go to the links below the stream. There is a board that everybody can go to, and they can draw during the show. And at the end of the show, we're gonna save that and then have it like as a card to Thorn. So
Well, that's sweet.
That's fucking awesome.
Techie
Thank you
came
so
up
much.
with all of this. It was all him.
That's so fun.
I wanted to talk about weird fetishes again. I was like, no.
Adam, delete the dick that I drew. We'll leave this for other people to draw dicks on.
this and I originally had the window on the stream, so like you could see it live as people were drawing, and
Oh my
this is
God.
like people are gonna draw penises and we'll get banned.
Oh yeah, that's a good. That's so sweet that you guys. Thanks, guys.
say we didn't never do nothing for you.
Hi, Taryn.
It's Taryn.
A wild Darren appeared.
Taryn's brought 3 balls with him. A man like Taryn is never satisfied by only 2. That's standard. A man with 3 balls has high standards.
That just reminded me of Dr. Evil and Austin Powers. Let me find my balls. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're good.
Oh, God. I was talking about Austin Powers 2 the other night. You know that part where, like, they steal his mojo with a giant syringe?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like the theme of the whole movie.
Yeah.
You remember the part during the movie when they do the thing?
Luckily, I do remember that.
Yeah, I forget why I was talking about that, but... Oh, and then Dr. Evil drinks it, and then he, like, does it with that lady.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot about
One
that
for
too.
me and one for my homies.
We literally just used that GIF at work because one of our friends got another job. We have this like chat channel at work called Gamerheads, so it's obviously the coolest people at the company who are
Sure.
the select few who are in that chat.
Obviously.
Is that the end of the story?
Yeah, but, like...
Yeah, we just used the GIF.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Gotcha.
I
was
told you the
expecting,
point of the story at the beginning of the story.
Cool story, Hansel.
That's funny.
So I don't need this link fist for questions for Dickie.
No, because we're going to be asking you the
We're going to
questions.
be asking you those questions?
Oh.
You gave me the link to my own questions.
Yep.
Needed to make it authentic.
So we do have a couple other ones that we're going to be asking you specifically that we came up with that are like relevant to you is what I was trying to say.
Irrelevant.
In addition to when I last climbed a tree. Thank you, also.
There we go. It was actually there. It was actually Fist who sent me the link, and the first question I saw was, if any movie or video game was real, what universe would you want to live in? And I was like,
Christ.
Yeah.
That's
I wonder.
It's pretty easy.
Obviously, Cyberpunk 2077. Easy answer.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that just reminded me. I saw a thing today on Reddit. It said "The First of Us," and it was a bunch of pictures of like cavemen and stuff instead of "The Last of Us." Get it? Come on,
Jesus.
I thought it was really funny.
I have not played that game because I don't own any consoles.
So good.
But I know it's so good. I've heard of it. So, the most recent example I had about how good that is there was a really interesting tattoo on this dude at the pet store that we go to, and he had this really cool tattoo down his arm, and I was like, "What is that?" And he said, "It's from The Last of Us." And I was like, "Now I have." So when I heard that the second one's coming out, I mentioned it the next time I saw him.
I'm gonna literally drive to your house, let you borrow my PS4, and force you to play that game. That and God of War.
Oh, so worth.
So good.
So many well-wishers in chat. Thanks, guys. And all these dick pics. Thanks, Draven.
Hi, Taryn. Oh my God, Tucker's on the stream.
Presley, thank you. I can't wait to see.
Oh my god. Okay, Pradley is like the coolest, bestest dancer I've ever seen.
I saw that, yeah. The whole
He's
side.
amazing. Oh my god. Karen, what's your favorite flavor of Dorito? I need to know.
Beef
for
jerky.
science. It's not a flavor.
Fever for the flavor.
Yes.
Anything can be if you believe.
Yes. What? 21 Eggplant Salute. That's a lot of eggplants. That's like a whole case of dildos. Not just 6, but like a Costco value pack of them. Ew, could you imagine dildos from Costco?
Gross. I wonder if they come in 6 packs.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Karen delivered
I understood that reference.
all of the 21 eggplants.
This
Did you just
interface,
count?
though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Now
8,
we're all
9,
silently
10,
counting.
12, 13,
This makes for a great stream, guys.
20.
Yep.
There's 20.
Oh shit! Really? Wait.
Thorn's like,
I'll add my
off
own.
this fucking podcast.
No, there's 21. Counted with my finger.
I added one.
Look, it's Mac from the
Oh, we're
Goblin
good.
Goldcast. Oh,
Hey, Mac.
Mac attack going on.
Just your counting face.
I'm not good at counting.
I'm seeing it on the
okay?
stream now.
I'm
That
not
was
good.
really cute.
What I am good at though.
Before we get started, guys, I just want to ask, how's the levels? Are they sound okay?
It's
Normally,
most
I would
important
just type
that you
in
can
chat,
hear.
but can't do it now.
Yeah, chat. Let us know how is the. Can you hear all three of us over the music without too much trouble, and all that good stuff? Just can you talk and let them test your levels too?
Hi everybody. Does everyone else agree that MXC Most Extreme Elimination Challenge was the best show on television ever?
The most extreme elimination challenge.
Yes.
Okay, I'll turn on music.
Right you are, Ken.
A little quiet? Okay.
Just start screaming, it's fine.
Ah!
Put the mic into your mouth. That is how I do it.
How's that? Everything
Like
good?
this.
Good?
Yes.
Thorn, I'm so happy we pulled it off, man.
Thanks, man. You
I
guys
love
totally
it.
had me fooled,
We told Thorn that we were going to interview Techie tonight.
which I thought was a great idea.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we should do that next.
We'll do it eventually, but I mean, I felt like there's no way that we can have a stream the night before your birthday and it be about somebody else or anything else. It has to be about you, man.
Thanks, man. You're such a sweetie.
Oh,
Yeah, did everybody see the PAX keynote speaker? I can link the VOD if anybody needs to see that. It's good shit. I think honestly, I think that was the best thing that Ian's ever done, like publicly.
I agree.
He's just so, and everybody should know that.
But enough about him.
Oh, yeah.
I literally just said this show's about Thorn, and you're like, Ian is so great.
Just, it was a good day. It was a good day for Old Fist.
Yeah, I totally agree, though. I think like this was more of him being able to open up in a way that he could never do in any of the keynotes or anything like that. You had no idea
Yeah.
that he used to be a lawyer or study law or anything like that, So,
Well, I did.
But once he said it, I was like, oh yeah, I can totally see that makes sense.
I'm a lawyer.
Oh, look at that! It's already Saturday in Australia, so it's your birthday.
Thanks. Thanks, there.
Yeah, and for any Aussies who don't know, we recently opened up a Aussie channel in our Discord for you guys to hang out late at night, early in the morning, or in the future, whenever you guys are chilling. It's nice.
If any of you cunts want to hang out,
Shug it,
do it again, Techie.
shug it.
God.
Excellent.
That's my impression of Thorn doing impression of Shaggy.
That's why I love it.
What?
Yeah, Spaz wished me a happy birthday on Twitter as well. He is also of the Aussie persuasion.
I didn't segregate the Aussies,
Yeah.
and Aussie asked if I would make a channel so they could, meet each other.
They asked to be segregated. They're used to it.
Oh, come on now.
I don't know what you thought I meant by that, but they live on an island.
I was watching like a stage game, or what was it called? Like a stage match or something like
Overwatch
that
League?
between World Cup between Canada and Australia. And I was listening to Jane, he's the coach for Team Canada. I was watching his stream and he could hear all of the players, and Canada won, obviously, but at one point they weren't winning.
Oh, she froze.
To a country that's upside down or something like that.
Stream is still fine on my end.
No,
No.
your camera froze for a second, but you're back, so that's good.
Good thing it froze with me making a really stupid face. It's like happy birthday, Thorn. I'm like,
don't worry, I get to choose the thumbnails at the end of the night, so I'll make sure they're really good.
We'll make sure it's that one then, huh? Thanks.
So, do we want to go back to the loading screen, or we want to just start it from here? What do we want to do with this?
Oh, I don't know. It's not my.
That's where I throw it to you, and then you take it and you run with it.
Okay, let's do like a few seconds of loading screen because I really like it, and then we'll go into it.
All right, here we go. And we back.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hello. So, hi, everybody. This is the Lagging Balls stream, not the Lagging Balls podcast. I'm just going to get this out of the way because I forgot to last time because we were eating. And I don't remember things when I'm eating. But this is not the podcast. That's audio only. This is just some bullshit. But it's not so much bullshit tonight because we are celebrating Thorn's birthday, which happens tomorrow. And we've got our official TNA, Techie Taco, here with us to help us. He's the one who makes everything look beautiful. He made everything you're seeing now, including Thorn and I. He is our father.
Yep.
What's up, Dad?
Oh, gross.
Right? I was just thinking about it. Just kidding.
That would make us brother and sister too.
I mean, we might as well be. What up, bro? No? Okay, cool. So anyway, hi everybody. This is also Techie's debut on the LBS.
Yay!
Hi, guys.
So, hey guys.
I mean,
So-
I don't know. I'm
joining, man.
pay no attention behind the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, so what we told Thorn was that we were going to interview Techie tonight. And Thorn's like, duh, okay. But what we're really going to do is interview Thorn. So that's important. And Techie set up this really cool drawing a picture thingy that he will explain now.
Yes, and that's you throwing it to me. There we go. So sorry, there's just a lot going on. I'm responding to chat and the volume. Are the levels good? Okay, whatever. Anyways, below is in the links tab. If you click on the links, there's a board that you can click on, and that's what it says below our camera. It says click the links below to draw Thorn a picture during the show. So that's a live board that you can go draw on, and at the end of the show, we're gonna save it as like a birthday card to Thorn for the year, just kind of from everybody. So
I think that's nice.
It's awesome.
Feel free to draw as many dicks as you possibly can.
yeah,
It seems like the canvas is a little small, so try not to take up the whole thing.
yeah,
Ooh,
you can
yes.
adjust the pencil size, and that's the largest that goes. It's like 800 by 800 pixels. So
I'm gonna adjust my pencil size.
I have an issue with being at max size all the time. All the time.
we originally had the window on stream to show it during the show, and then we were afraid that penises would show up and we'd get banned. So
Penises would definitely
Yeah.
show up on stream. Yeah,
The
it's good call.
internet penises show up. Like, have you guys ever done chat roulette or what was the other one
no,
called?
never.
Shatterbait?
Chatterbait.
I'm just asking for it. There was another one, Omegle or something like that.
Oh,
And it
yeah,
was
yeah.
just dicks, all the time.
I think
So
they're all
much.
called Shatterbait.
And I just started like trying to talk to people behind the dick. I'm like, can I please
we just have a conversation
Behind the dick.
Yeah, because I'm like looking for friends. Like this was back maybe 8-ish years ago
Yeah.
or so. I'm like young. I don't know what I'm doing. I've seen dicks online, like everybody has, and I'm like scrolling through all of these people on chat roulette and stuff, and it's just dick after dick after dick. And eventually I'm just like, hey man, I know you're there. Like I see your dick. It's fine. You know, I get it. But like,
You started to try to talk to them?
yeah, I was like, I'm looking to talk to people. Like that's why I'm here. I'm lonely. My only friends are World of Warcraft. Obviously that hasn't
Behind
changed.
the dick.
And that is
Okay.
how
You're like-
Thorn met Fist.
That's how I meet all of my friends. Anyway, so before I get more into that, we're gonna ask Thorn
Behind
some
the
questions.
dick.
You're just behind the dick. You will eventually find balls and perhaps more, like love and friendship. You never
There's a
know.
human back there.
And pee is also stored in the balls, so find that, which is beneficial for your health because it's like sanitary. Can you guys stop me? Like I'm just
No way.
Nope. We're just gonna let you roll with it.
I do have to say though, that was a very interesting turn. I did not know that. I didn't know. I knew that you had used chat roulette in the past because we've joked about that and whatever, but I had no idea that you actually like tried to go like hashtag beyond the dick and like talk to people whose dicks were out. You actually thought that there was any blood flow to their brains, and that's very wholesome of you.
And when you're desperate for attention, you'll do anything. And I mean anything. So anyway, we are going to ask you some questions to get to know you better because we figured, it's your birthday, you should be able to talk about yourself for once, right?
Absolutely.
I'll go first with the question.
Please do. Because I gotta pull the questions up. I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't need.
While you guys are doing that, I just want to take a moment to just appreciate the UI that you put together here, Techie. Like this, like the what are those, like is that like a live fireworks display? Is that what's going on?
So that is actually I was really hoping I wouldn't have to explain what that is.
Okay, well you don't.
No, it's
All I'm
fine.
saying
It's
is
fine.
It's really, really cool. It looks
the
bitchin'.
It's the Olympics from the Olympics that shot
Nice.
from them underneath, and it's just a GIF that's looped, and then I flipped it so that it was up and down. So yeah.
Hey,
That's
listen.
amazing.
Tonight
Tonight.
it's pronounced GIF.
Oh, God
Tonight
damn it.
on this show,
Oh,
for me, it's pronounced GIF.
oh,
I'm a peanut
you don't
butter
know how bad that hurts.
Yeah. You can be the voice of a new generation another time.
Oh, it's gonna pain me to say it.
So what's in the background here? What's in the background here, Techie?
What?
What's the background of that UI? What is that?
Oh, it's a. I thought you were behind me.
Techie, what's behind?
It's a GIF.
Thank you, Techie.
You're welcome.
Now it's a birthday.
Must leave
Seriously
now.
though, what I was getting at was this UI is amazing. Like the swirls around the each individual box, like the GIF going on back there, the messaging across the show or across the bottom, the font for our names, man. Like this is awesome.
Yeah, man.
And of course, I love the GIFs of like Left Shark and like. Okay, so you may or may not know this, but the Carlton dance going on in the top left there. That was something that like I used to do a lot in college, and so like among my friend group, it was something they were constantly asking for when we were in that
Why
kind
am
of
I
situation.
not surprised?
So you realize now that this stream cannot end until we see you
Oh,
do
that's
that
not
dance.
Do it right now.
Do it right now. I said GIF for you, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, it's my birthday. Almost.
It's not your birthday yet. Tomorrow's your birthday.
Almost. It's my birthday weekend.
God.
Oh my god, I've got my Starbucks, and it's my birthday weekend. I'm living my
Okay,
best life.
so speaking of your birthday weekend.
Sorry, you need to just jump in there and stop us. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, where were you guys 10 minutes ago? So, speaking of your birthday weekend, here's the first question. Thorn, what is your ideal weekend?
My ideal weekend.
Yes.
Okay, if we're talking about like a normal weekend, like I was just at work all weekend kind of weekend, then my ideal weekend would be to come home, have a nap, preferably cuddled up with all of my pets because there are many, and then have this stream with all of my friends who I love and with whom I like to hang out on a Friday night, followed by video games. And yeah, you get to be part of my friends group. Fist, you have to admit that you're a friend of mine because it's my birthday. Okay, it's pronounced Jiff, and you're my friend.
Oh my God, it's gone to his head.
I'm drunk on power.
I'm never doing this again.
Where's that? Techie, you're fired.
This is your idea. Look what you've done to him.
Fucking idiot.
So stay up all night playing video games Friday night, sleep in super late on Saturday, go to a movie matinee for something really awesome Saturday afternoon with a bunch of friends, and then have some sort of like friend meetup in video games for Saturday night for more video games all night. Sleeping late Sunday, and then a podcast, and then more video games all Sunday, and then probably stay up too late as usual, and then be really tired Monday morning.
That's your ideal weekend?
No, then I'd remember that Monday was a holiday, and I get to have Monday off, so I can sleep in, and it's a long weekend.
Yep.
Isn't it a long weekend this weekend?
It is.
Cool.
That's on a Friday night and finds out this weekend that she's currently enjoying as a 3-day weekend.
I don't know American holidays.
Yeah, to be fair, this is not a Canadian holiday.
Oh, by the way,
Why would
chat,
she know it?
I have to explain, the random person walking behind me is my cousin.
Oh my God.
Techie behind you!
Who's that behind you?
Cousin Mose.
So I'm moving tomorrow, and he came down to help me move. And he's just hanging out, and he's actually in chat.
That's
so
awesome.
if you want to say hi to Damn It. That's my cousin's nickname is Damn It.
Whoa, what a damn it. Oh my God,
what's
and
in chat?
His name.
My cousin is in chat right now. What's up, cousin Mike?
There's so many cousins.
Many cousins.
Techie, did you and your cousin like beat each other up and stuff when you were younger?
Sorry, I
No?
wasn't push talk. No, we never. No.
Oh, okay.
When we were little, though, we were so identical that our parents would get us mixed up over who is like doing what. Like if I did something, his mom would come over and pick him up. Or wait, I don't remember. So like one of us did something, the other's parent would pick him up, thinking it was theirs.
Aw, you guys
That's
are
awesome.
so sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike used to beat me up, and then he told me about clowns. Scary clowns with red eyes staring at me outside the window.
Jesus.
It's great. Thanks, Mike. Now I have a hard time sitting next to a window when it's Okay, let's.
So the other answer to my ideal weekend, if it's not like a normal week kind of thing, if I was like living in California like I wanted to be, that sort of thing, then my weekend would be video games from stream Friday night, and then Saturday I'd get up at a decent hour instead of sleeping in all day and go down to the beach, spend the day on the beach, bodyboarding, possibly boogie boarding, and then possibly surfing if I could ever figure out how to do that, if I ever lived near the ocean long enough as an adult to figure out how to do that. And then return home in the late afternoon or early evening, exhausted from a vigorous day at the beach, have a nice long nap, a little bit of that, and then more video games all night.
I was trying to make a joke. I didn't want to hear about that being a reality.
Too bad.
Okay, well, I mean, that's way more active than I would have anticipated from you, Thorn. I've learned something today.
Near the ocean, I'm more active person, sure.
Interesting. You like the daughter of the sea.
Beware the daughter of the sea.
I'll beware. Okay, I've got another question. All right. What is something that a ton of people are obsessed with, but you don't get the point of?
Ooh, gosh. Country music,
Okay.
for one. Apologies to all the country music fans out there. I don't fucking get it.
You should never apologize to them.
What's that?
Don't ever apologize to them.
Them.
What's the question? Something that...
Something that a bunch of people are obsessed with, but you don't understand the point of. Was this too hard?
No,
what
country
she
music's
said.
really the best answer. Nice one, Techie.
Cool. What's the best way to start the day, Thorn?
Sleeping
Masturbation.
the fuck in.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm sure about that because I'm not a morning person in the least. So a delayed start to the day is the best start to the day. Something that I thought I would grow out of, something I thought that I would like. And I think adults told me that I would grow out of after I was a teenager or something like that. Boy, were they wrong.
I got a question for you.
Ooh.
What age do you wish you could permanently be?
Ooh. Oh my god, forever 21.
I got that. I just recently started not relating to any of the clothing at Forever 21. Or maybe I haven't related to it for a while, but I just didn't know.
Were you in denial?
Maybe.
Maybe that's my answer for the last question. It's forever 21.
For real?
So-
You'd want to be 21 years old?
Yeah, I think so. It's legal to drink, and that's the last thing you have to kind of qualify for that's age related. No. 35. If I was going to be alive forever at a certain age, it'd have to be 35 so I could potentially be president. I think I could do a better job than what we've currently got going.
Oh God.
But that's none of my business.
Ooh, serving the tea.
All right, you got one, this?
Yes. Okay. No. Wait. Yes.
Fresley brought up Quantum Leap in chat, so I just want to call attention to that because Quantum Leap was an amazing show that I did try to go back and watch again. Not so good now, but at the time it was amazing. Did you guys ever watch that?
No.
No.
I know about it.
So
but I don't watch it.
so this probably doesn't know the premise. So while you guys look for the next question, I'll tell you what the premise was. Quantum Leap was about a guy who was doing science stuff in a lab things with an assistant guy, electronics and time travel, something or other. And they did an experiment, and he got launched into a previous time. He did indeed time travel. When he got there, he was somebody else. He was taking the place of someone else. So in the show, you see him as him, but whenever he looks in a mirror, he can see the person that he's representing. So he'd be in the 60s at one point, he'd be in the 20s at another point or whatever, and so it was all his adventures through time trying to find his way back.
That's okay. When I was a little kid, I had this TV in my room, and it didn't have cable, but it had 2 or 3 channels. And then the old episodes of The Crypt Keeper were being played really late at night. And I never slept ever when I was a kid, which is weird because I sleep all the time now. But okay, so it was this episode, and I never watched it because I'm really scared of stuff all the time.
Well, to be fair, that Crypt Keeper is creepy as shit.
Well, it's not so much the Crypt Keeper, but the story. Okay, so I'm watching this dude, and he goes out into the field. He goes out into a field with a camera, an old school camera and a tripod, and he's auditioning to be a news guy, a news anchor, a breaking news guy that goes out and is just breaking now and then for this blah, blah, blah. So he films a tape of himself.
He does
doing
this?
it.
Breaking what? Is he brushing his teeth a lot on the show?
I'm trying to tell this story. So anyway, this is real scary. So he goes home and he puts the cassette tape in the VCR because he wants to see how he did. And then when he looks at it, it's not him, but it's somebody doing exactly what he was doing. And that freaked me out so bad that I turned it off and I never knew how it ended.
Oh my god.
That's
So you know what we need to do?
We need to find it.
We need to find it and watch it on the next stream.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Together.
Don't want to do that. Okay, Thorn.
Well, now I want to know
No.
what happens.
So this is an actual question. Don't answer though. If you said
Can I interrupt with the story before you ask the next question?
Nope.
It's related to the last point. I don't want to lose it. It'll be out of context.
fine.
Did you ever watch the show Unsolved Mysteries?
Yeah.
That show used to creep me the fuck out too. That's something my grandmother used to watch weekly, and I'd just even hear the theme song and I'd be like, ugh. And there were all kinds of stories because you know how they did all those cheesy reenactments on that show.
What was the theme song go?
I can't think of it because the other music is playing, and I can't think of music while
I'm
other
just
music
thinking
is
of the
playing.
Goosebumps theme song.
Oh,
My favorite part is when there's like a golden retriever with like the glowing yellow eyes, but then the song goes bark, 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 bark.
I don't know that song.
Okay, this is the question. Don't answer
Okay.
it, but it's just funny that it's an actual question. If you suddenly became a master at woodworking, what would you make?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Clearly dicks.
Clearly.
Next question.
Next question.
Next. Okay, what website do you visit most often?
Reddit.
What are your favorite subreddits?
Ooh.
She was ready for that.
It's easy. I mean, that's the easiest one. Let me bring it up.
Thorn, while you're doing that, let me ask you a sub question to that one. What is
Sub question.
What is the most recent subreddit that you found that like you loved, right? That just like cracked you up.
Yes. Oh, cracked me up. What I was gonna say, the most recent one that I'm really like kind of obsessed with right now is called Public Freakouts, and it's people like
That's a good one.
it's exactly what it sounds like. It's people having like something is like, you know, this like the one or two situations ever in your life where you run into somebody like actively freaking out in public, like something like shit going down in public. It's a subreddit full of moments like that people caught on tape. So it's somebody having like an outright like freak out argument with somebody else out in public on the street or something like that. It's somebody like hitting someone else in the face over something sports related, or I don't know. It's just a bunch of stuff like that.
I actually just was at that subreddit with that
Sounds
guy got
nice.
punched in the face. At the park
Well, it's
in the
really
car.
interesting. Like it's everything. You're muted.
What? I'm muted.
You're muted. There you go.
No, I said I was just at that subreddit whenever that guy got punched in the face at the card table. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like poke porn. Don't go to it.
or do go there.
Or go,
Yeah.
whatever, it's fine.
That's your thing.
I'm just saying it's not just pictures of gym leaders getting nailed. It's every Pokemon. And like what I don't get is like sometimes people draw pictures of like Pokemon getting on, obviously.
Obviously.
Like some of them like okay, just for like a layman's example. Bulbasaur would not be having relations with Charizard, you know? Cuz like one is like way more powerful than the other, right? Like fire
Let's
and
be real here.
grass can't fuck with each other because fire would just obliterate grass immediately. So would that not be dangerous?
I love it. I love that. I love that. That's even a thing where somebody is so concerned about that. It's so good.
I am. Just saying. Super Saiyan. Not Super Saiyan.
I also really like dank Christian memes
It's a good one.
because they're very wholesome and also hilarious at the same time. And that's kind of a nice, refreshing thing in the meme world.
There was the one a couple weeks ago that said trying to impress the girls at church, and then it had the guy holding all the chairs, like carrying all the chairs at once.
I did that. I was that guy.
Damn.
That's amazing. I'm a fan. I'm a perennial fan of eye bleach.
Everybody needs some eye bleach once
Yeah.
in a while.
If you're not following, if you're a Redditor and you're not following our eye bleach, you should be. Just because of all the shit that goes down on Reddit, just to have one of those cycle through your feed once in a great while is really necessary.
Yes.
That and
Sometimes you
rare
do.
puppers.
Rare puppers.
Love
I'm
seeing
gonna.
It's just a bunch of
dogs.
gifs of dogs doing cute things.
I like dogs doing cute things.
I don't think I'm subscribed to that.
You
Let's
should-
call that your next, your next gift to me on my birthday. Thank you.
Did I ever tell-
Subscribed.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time that I wanted to join in on the fun, as Pat Crane would say, on this subreddit where people like specifically conclude onto N64 game cartridges?
What?
So okay, I forget what the sub's called, but I'm sure you could look it up if you wanted to. But it's literally just dudes, and I found out that it was just dudes. Dudes, you know, jerking
Finishing?
off onto, yeah, N64 cartridges in particular. N64 in particular. So I thought, one, sign me the fuck up. Two, I'm not gonna mess with my actual cartridges because that's stupid. Why would I do that? And three, how am I gonna do this? So what I did, I went and I
love the thought process.
I'm just saying. So I took my cartridge for Star Wars Pod Racer, which is awesome game, by the way. I put it in a Ziploc bag to protect it from the moisture. Then I took a thing of like, I think it was soy milk and mayonnaise, and I like mixed it up real well, and then I like put it on top of the bag with the cartridge inside. And you know, it was fairly convincing. It wasn't like extra mega convincing, but like I wasn't, you know, I didn't have the right materials, I guess. So I took a picture of it and I uploaded it, and I got everybody in my raid team to upvote it because, you know, they're my friends and I trust them with my art.
Shh, Reddit, you didn't hear that.
And I got downvoted to oblivion because people are like, that is not semen. That is not real. And I'm like, oh
wow.
My god. Like, way to assume to, like, know what my dudeness looks like, you know? Like, nobody knew I was a girl, obviously, but it was just, I don't know. I didn't think it looked that fake, but apparently it did. But anyway, that's my story.
I mean,
I love that.
Pretty impressive story. Gotta be honest. Like that, like, nice work.
I tried.
Also, I upvoted it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. That's what happens when you try to fit in. It never works.
I've got some others.
Go ahead.
So I'll put this list like in chat afterward in case anybody cares. Gaming, obviously. GIFs, obviously. GIF, GIF, GIF. I'm looking at you, Techie.
No, you're not. You're looking at.
Do you subscribe to that as well, Techie?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to that subreddit.
What's it called?
It's called GIFs.
Stop torturing him. If he
You're the
leaves
best,
us,
man.
we're dead. Like, it's over.
You're the best, dude.
Fate of LB rests in his hands now.
I also,
We're screwed.
are you guys familiar with any of the like Hold My Beer or Hold My Cosmo subreddits?
Yep.
People doing stupid ass shit basically because you assume that they're drunk.
There's another one I just recently saw called Hold My Red Bull.
Oh shit!
Really?
What's the difference? It's like high energy shit.
Yeah, the one I saw was these two guys dressed like Spider-Man jumping across the bridge. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say they were doing.
No. Okay. Just like Spider-Man, getting it on.
The one I was gonna say was Hold My Catnip because that's one of my favorites.
Oh, I haven't seen
It's
that.
all obvious, as you can imagine, cats doing stupid ass shit because internet and cats. Also, humans being bros. So it's like the text story-driven version of iBleach, basically. It's people doing wholesome things for each other, you know, like helping each other out in some way. It's usually, though, as boring as that may sound on the surface, it's usually something really like creative. It's something like kind of unexpected. So I like that one, and it's nice to have more of that kind of iBleachy stuff in your feed. Because the other things in my feed are things like, I'm 14 and this is funny. Which, given the humor of this show, both in the stream and the podcast, you can imagine why I think that's a funny subreddit.
I haven't heard
I'm
of that
14
one.
and this is funny. Also, Internet is Beautiful is a sub, and it's full of like just amazing nuggets from throughout the web, and internet culture is one of my most favorite things in the entire world. So,
Yeah.
Mesmerizing GIFs is a favorite. Nature is Fucking Lit is like one of my most favorite. In fact, I submitted a link to that just the other day, and I was really disappointed when it got rejected because it was already on there. Because Reddit's search is so bad that I couldn't find it.
So
It's already on there.
I just want to ask both of you guys actually, and please don't give your username, but what is your Reddit score? Just for the
Score?
post, not the
Your karma?
Not for the links, or just for the post, not for the comments.
How do I look at just the links?
Just go to your profile. It should say it. Or I mean,
You're just talking about the
score.
karma
Yeah,
that's listed right on here.
yeah. You're an
Only
individual.
9,034.
I got 5,180.
Oh my
But it is
God.
also my. I'm also a 10-year Reddit user.
Oh, you got 10.
Got 10.
Oh, you got the 10.
I'm in the 10-year club in my trophy case.
I really like a lot of subs.
Yeah, like New Retro Wave and Oddly Satisfying and Rick and Morty.
I'm at 61,324.
Holy shit, man! 61,000.
Yeah.
Hot damn!
I feel stupid
You're
now.
an fucking internet curator.
Yeah, all it is Doctor Who subreddit.
Nice. That's awesome.
Wow.
I was just curious. I wasn't trying to. I was genuinely interested in like what you guys score was.
Look, I've been a part of this shit for 10 years and I have under 10K.
But it is such a great
Let's listen.
feeling when you get those ones that like just hit it really big, and you're like, I feel great. The internet loves me.
It's pretty nice. The validation I get is from the internet. Hey, Thorn, what's your favorite snack?
Better Cheddars. They are a cracker commonly found in most grocery stores. They come in a small box. It's kind of like it's a box that seems like it's a little smaller than most of the other boxes out there. It's like a little smaller than like a Cheez-It box kind of thing. But it would be in the aisle where Cheez-Its are. It'd be like right next to them. It is a cheesy snack. Obviously, it's called Better Cheddars. They are round crackers, and yeah, I think they're my favorites because we would get them from time to time when I was a kid, and they were just my favorite then. They kind of, I only get them once in a while here, or now I should say, not here.
Oh, that's nice. And what's your favorite drink?
Dr. Pepper.
All right.
That's easy.
Solid answer, I guess.
Am I answering these too quickly?
Hey, This, what's
No.
your favorite drink? Monster.
Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't had one today or yesterday, and I'm just like freaking out. It doesn't feel good. I feel weird. Like, bad weird. Not good weird.
Oh no.
I often feel good weird, but bad weird is bad. Hurts.
Hey, Thorn, what do you feel
Are you
about
okay?
Mr. Pibb?
Pib's alright. I can get down with the Pib.
Sorry, This, go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at all the questions you wrote out and stealing them.
So, sorry, go ahead. I was
Oh,
looking
you
at
go. No, I've been asking way too many questions.
So part of the fun that we had for Thorn's birthday was we wanted to do a trivia, and so before we do that, in case anybody wasn't here at the beginning of the show, I just want to throw out again that we have a special board that you can go to. If you go to the links below the stream and click on the birthday board, you can go there and draw all kinds of penises. Just draw anything you want to wish Thorn a happy birthay, and at the end of the
And
show,
whoever
we're
wrote
gonna
for the
say-
alliance in there, whoa.
I just checked it. It's so funny. So yeah, that's in there if you want to go and draw, say hi, wish him a happy birthday. It's just a card from everybody to Thorn. And the other thing is we thought it'd be fun is if we did like a trivia to see how well everybody knows Thorn, stuff like that. And we thought maybe for each answer, Thorn, you can give like some kind of background, something like that, and talk about it a little bit,
Okay.
So the first question is, what is Thorn's main in WoW, his class and race?
That's tricky because he keeps changing it.
So to specify, what is his class race for BFA?
Who are you asking these questions?
I'm asking Twitch, basically the chat,
Okay.
just in general. So yeah, Blood Elf Warlock. Is that right?
That's right. First answer is right. Nice one, Morgan.
There you go. Okay. Overwatch. What is Thorn's main?
Ooh, that's also rough.
See, I don't even know that one. I think I know. I'm just gonna throw out there what I think it is. I think. Damn it!
Shitty on something. Not shitty on something.
I want to say, I don't even know. I want to say Junkrat. People are saying Diva. See, nobody in chat knows either.
Yeah. See, so first of all, that's rough because I keep changing in there as well. But to be fair, that's kind of what that game's about.
Right.
But it used to be support. More recently, Morvian is going to be right. It's Winston.
Wow.
Ding, 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 ding.
Morvian's killing it.
Okay, now let's put Morvian to the test. What is, and I don't even know if you know this, Thorn, off the top of your head. What is your Overwatch rank?
Ooh.
Like the number? Like the SR?
The actual number.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm
not sure.
I'm talking about like the level. Sorry.
Oh, God. No, I definitely don't know.
Copper.
It means the number. Like how many levels have I been?
4.
Shows how much I play Overwatch because I'm like, sure, that number thing, whatever that is.
Yeah. 4 copper.
I can tell you in a moment because you need the answer.
Thorn isn't rank, he showers.
Oh.
I love that.
That was clever. I love that. Oh my god. What's everybody else playing these days? What's everybody playing in Overwatch these days?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm still maining that diva life. I thought that I'd like Symmetra more than now that she's changed because I loved her before, but now I hardly play her anymore. I was really good at old Symmetra. Diva. I'm a really, really good diva and a really good Moira. And a lot of other characters I'm like okay at, and then there's a lot that I just don't touch because I'm terrible at them. That's playing the game right. That's the game intended. That's what Tiggle said. Tiggle bitty. I love that Ian like called him Tiggle in the chat today, and then he like called him Papa Jeff. He's like, you all know who Tiggle is.
He said that?
Yeah, he said Papa Jeff.
That's amazing. I don't know how to check that.
All right, that's okay.
You should have said Dino Flask. Because that's the Jeff we all know.
I think Ian is Dino Flask.
I guess
Maybe.
the questions I was originally asking doesn't really have a background to them, but I think this one does, and I'm actually kind of interested to learn it. When did you start playing WoW, and like the story behind it?
Okay. So I started playing WoW toward the end of 2008. I was interested because some good friends of mine were in a really active raiding and PvP guild, so they were talking about it all the time, and they were on the Horde side. And then I had some other friends who were active in PvP, I think almost only PvP on the Alliance side. So I had two different groups of friends who were mentioning it around me pretty regularly. And so I kept, I started getting interested. I started asking questions, got more and more interested, and then I ended up shopping at Best Buy for Christmas presents for 2008, and seeing I went to check out, and you know how they'll have things like on the counter as you're checking out. One of those things was the free to play demo. Not demo, but like the play to level 20 or whatever, which you just do online now. But at the time, it was still on CDs, right? You would go buy the battle chest of the first couple of expansions. On this battle chest, like it came in a box with all the CDs and the little like guides and everything like that. But before all that, I just got the free CD that was at the counter because you could just take that and try it out. So I did that, and I started one character each. One on the server where my friends were who were Alliance, and one on the server with my friends who were Horde. And guess which way I went?
For those that can't see, there's a Horde symbol on Thorn's hat.
It is black on black after all. I shouldn't assume, right?
No, you shouldn't.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's kind of the story behind it. I did try both out at the time, and like I joke that like the Alliance experience for me was just kind of lame and people weren't that nice and whatever, but like you do have to remember that when you say those things that those are server based, situational, circumstantially based experiences that are not indicative of the entire faction. So,
That's right.
I mean, the Alliance sucks, but that's just because they suck overall. It's not because of that server.
Well said.
Thanks.
Presley says Thorn is one of us.
Uh-oh.
Pretty sure I deleted that character.
How did you get your name, Thorn? Your name, Thorn.
The name was me sitting at the character select screen on my original. So the main that I'm playing now, my Blood Elf Warlock, was my first original main, but he was not my very first character. So this wasn't the original character screen I was sitting at, because that very first character was an undead mage
Good choice.
named Handsome Jack.
Do you still have him?
I don't. I went back to look. I got rid of him at some point. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But when I decided to main Warlock, I created Thornbrow, and I called him that because he's a Blood Elf Warlock, and their eyebrows go way out to here. And I was trying to think of ways to name that in a way that was indicative of the way he looked. So I found out much later from people who played on RP servers that that's a relatively RP-focused name.
Tanlin called it.
I'm Tanlin.
Yeah, eyebrows. Yeah, there you go.
That's cool.
The countered Office Max, Tanlin. Nice.
Thorn, what's your favorite band?
My favorite band.
And why is it Green Day?
I
That'd be a good
walk a
choice.
lonely road. Sorry, I really do like Green Day pre-American Idiot.
It's the Killers. Because I like the style, the 80s-ish kind of style of singing. I like the tight execution of their musical prowess, and I love the style of the drummer, who is a jazz-rooted rock drummer.
That's a good answer. I backed it up with facts. I appreciate. What's your favorite movie or top 5 movies?
Jesus Christ. We don't have enough time.
Top 5. Just hash it out.
Christ, I don't know. This is where I have to go back to my Facebook and look at all the things that I wrote as my favorites on there, because that's the only place that I have lists of my favorite things these days.
Dude, just do it in the top of your head.
Right.
No,
Oh my god.
that's a horrible way to do
Okay.
these things.
Becky, what are your top favorite movies? Everybody, please give me your top favorite movies
Yeah.
in the chat right now. I'll do it too.
I would have to say Lord of the Rings is my number
All
one.
3 or
Just Lord of the Rings in general, because I am obsessed with Lord of the Rings. I love Shaun of the Dead and anything Edgar Wright has done.
Nice.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz. He did an original series before he did Shaun of the Dead called Spaced. And if anybody's a fan of early 90s, Edgar Wright style with Edgar Wright humor, but early 90s style and just very young, ambitious direction, it's so good.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and there's only 2 seasons, and each season has 6 episodes, so they're really short to get through, and it's just so good. And if you watch Space and then go back and watch Edgar Wright's other movies, there's so many references and callbacks to it. So,
Frasley, are you serious? Toy Story.
Toy Story, that time forgot.
And Monsters Inc.
That's so funny.
That's good. Sorry, Techie, please continue.
It's fine. I mean, that's basically, those are my 2, and then Star Wars, of course. But I love what's his face, Mel Brooks films. Anything that's Mel Brooks,
Nice.
Robin Hood Men in Tights, Spaceballs, and Young Frankenstein are my top 3. So.
That's a good top 3.
And then Wayne's World, naturally.
One of my top 5.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All the while, Thorn is still trying to log into Facebook and look up his top 5 movies.
What's my password?
You got hacked.
So Thorn, can I ask you? I don't know. This might be TMI, but what year were you born? The only reason I'm asking is because I want to see things that were what was going on during that time.
1981. In 16 inches.
So was the dinosaurs scary when they were around there?
Oh,
Old guy jokes.
that's funny. Were you and Pat childhood friends?
What's
He's not here. He can't defend himself.
Okay, I think I have my top 5. This is a really
Finally.
lame version of it, but okay. Friday. Because Friday. And if you don't know Friday, then we can't be friends until you go watch it. Inception, because it's my go-to when I'm under the influence, let's say.
Love that movie.
American Psycho, because it's like the most extreme satire, tongue-in-cheek, messed up, over the top. Love it. And then on the opposite end of that, It's a Wonderful Life. I watch that every year at Christmas, and every year I use it as a reminder of regrounding myself, recentering myself. And then a very recent one that I didn't think would be on a list like this until I just saw it in like my list among liked things, which is called Arrival. And that is an Amy Adams movie about aliens. I'm doing air quotes if you're not looking. About aliens, because it is really about something way cooler than that. Aliens.
Oh, Thorn, you got to tell us now. What is your favorite meme? Favorite meme?
Oh my god, how do you choose one?
Like one that no matter what it is, you have to click on it because it's like Confession Bear, Irma Gerd.
I really liked the send nudes meme while it was a thing.
It's a good one.
Some of those were really creative. Like the one where the girl's like trying to hang up the Christmas bauble on the tree and she drops it and she's like, oh, dang it. And then it rolls into like, and it finishes one of the letters of send nudes.
That was amazing. That's like the best one.
That's like poetry in motion, man. That's art. And it also helps when you want to see nudes.
It's true.
It's like, because you can't just be like, hey, send nudes, you know? That's me typing on my phone. It has to be, like, if you really want the nudes, like, you have to work for it.
You want the
know?
nudes?
You want the nudes, you gotta work.
You got the nudes? Okay,
So,
I found my answer.
Go.
It is the fuck yeah meme, which has been dead a very, very long time.
I don't know.
But it's one of those, it's one of the, like, stickmen memes, like the flipping tables guy or like the facial expressions guys. The fuck yeah one, I'll link it in chat.
thank you. It's hard to describe memes.
Yeah.
My mom thought it was pronounced mem. She's like, oh, is that
Adults
a
do
mem?
that.
Mom. Also, I had to explain to her what Morningwood was once. Is that a place?
Why?
She wanted to know.
That reminds me of Old People Facebook. The subreddit Old People Facebook's pretty good too.
Oh. Isn't it funny how like old people just sort of took over Facebook one day? Weird.
That's why Thorn just logged into Facebook.
So I had to log in too. It's been so long since I've been on that shit. Okay, I just linked the fuck yeah meme. It was one of those like 4-pane cartoons where they'd like create a situation and it would end with the same meme at the end. But it's basically a stick man looking like a badass with the words fuck yeah over it.
Oh yeah.
And I liked that meme so much that I named a company after that. There's a company called Phi Communications, FYE, which is short for fuck yeah, communications, that I used to use for my marketing and communications consultancy. It's called Phi Communications based on this meme.
There you go. Dropping knowledge.
There you go.
Dropping knowledge.
What are your guys' favorite memes?
I really like Irma Gerd just because I think it's funny to say Irma Gerd.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love memes in general. They make me happy and make me laugh. But I love memes that are like meta, that I get references to. Those are the best.
Yeah. I just like Vines the best.
Yeah.
All Vines. Not all Vines. but
Are Vines video memes?
I mean,
Is that basically, like, would you use that descriptor?
in their wake, you know, now that Vine is dead, they have become memes like crazy. And people are like, since there's so many, there's some like coming to light more than others. Like I've seen like on the popular like social medias, when people don't understand something, they reference that meme or that woman with the accents trying to figure out why Arkansas doesn't sound like Kansas because it's Arkansas, and she's like, America, explain. And so when people are like confused about something, they're like, America, explain. I like that because like I get
There
it.
you go,
'Cause
yeah.
I watch those Vine compilations like crazy.
Yeah. When it's like hidden references like that and you're kind of in on the joke, that is the best.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
love that shit.
What's the one about the guy whose wife was fired from like was it Walmart or something, and then like it's like Terry's wife or something? Oh god, it's gonna bother me. Hang on.
Look at Terry's wife. But wow, we're almost coming down to an hour.
I'm just gonna put a link in chat though. If you are interested in this topic of memes, I just read this article today. It's from The Verge, and it is called "It's Not All Pepes and Troll Faces. Memes Can Be a Force for Good." And so it's an entire feature article about memes. So if you're interested in this topic, definitely check that out.
I like those memes.
Also, the
beach
GIF at the
memes.
top is bitchin'. It's somebody walking up some stairs, and all the stairs are different common memes.
Cool.
GIF. Sorry.
Oh.
Hey,
Clear my
whoa,
throat.
whoa,
I didn't clear my throat.
whoa.
It was just me coughing. That's all it was.
Well,
You clear your throat on your own time.
so I just wanted to thank Techie because this was his idea.
Yes.
And he set up all of this, and he was so nice to come on here with us and do this with us. And he was also like I don't know. We told Thorin that like we were gonna interview Techie, but we're actually gonna interview him. So it was kind of like a ruse, But all of this would not be possible without you. So thank you, Techie, so
problem.
much.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thorin, happy pre-birthday.
Thank you.
Pre.
I'm gonna pre.
I hope that you have a wonderful birthday weekend. That is very long.
Heh.
And what do you think you're gonna do on your birthday?
I will probably go to the picture show because I like me some movies,
Sure.
which is why it was so hard to answer that question.
Uh-huh.
I will probably become inebriated at some point. Probably
Cool.
toward the end of the night. I'm definitely going to play a lot of video games. I'm going to sleep in pretty late. I'm going to cuddle some fuzzy butts.
Interesting.
Yeah, give me lots of fuzzy butts to cuddle. That's it. I'm keeping it pretty low key.
Yeah. I find as I get older, I just don't ever want to do anything except
But play WoW.
yes.
Well, I'm also just very broke, so
There's that.
that
too. We,
contributes to the options available.
remember when your parents used to pay for birthday shit,
Yeah,
and then like all your relatives would give you money, and you'd be like, "I'm gonna blow this Toys R fucking us." Should have saved it for now.
yeah. Seriously,
I can
What
throw
happened
it
with
in
that?
the Beer store. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, we're gonna throw it to Azeroth Round Table. I don't know if they've started yet or not, but they've got our friend Mick Montgomery on tonight, so that will be very interesting, I am sure. And we will have an episode of Wagging Balls proper out sometime in the long weekend, or perhaps at the end of it, because Thorn wants to chill this weekend. So
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming. Happy birthday, Thorn.
thanks again.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you
Thank you,
both
Jackie.
so much for surprising me with this.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Surprise.
Thanks for having me. It's been
Thanks,
a lot of
Dad.
fun.
Goodbye.
Appreciate it, guys.
Peace.
What are they gonna say? What are they gonna say?
I don't know.
Oops.